Thanks to the Most High. We give thanks to the ancient ones. We give thanks to ancestors in gratitude for the guidance, the protection, the love, and the wisdom. I tell you. Mm, yeah. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. It's another Thursday. We are live on Clubhouse. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. And we are live on YouTube. Hey, Sha'ani, I see you over there. All right. Oh, I think you can see my little speaker if you're on YouTube and my microphone and my phone. You can actually see my setup today. I tell you. And I think now I should really leave things alone. Because when I heard Mocha's voice so incredibly loud and clear on this little speaker here, that's it. Less is better. Let me just say that. That's what ancestors are actually um, teaching me that sometimes, keep it simple, sweetheart, kiss. You know, I'm serious. Hey, Naba, Nabangala. You know, pretty soon I'm going to have to replace this keyboard. My LED screen is going, half of it is only showing. Some of my keys, when I press on them, don't give sound. I tell you, the life of a musician. Always upgrading. But you know why? It's because I want people to get the best experience. Sound is so important. I was talking um, about that yesterday. Had a very long conversation with someone. Hey, Vicky, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Sound is so important. It really is. And then when it comes to the internet, um, it is really important to be able to be heard clearly with all the noise, all the distractions going on, right? It's important that my sound is good. Hey, Gloria, glad you're here. It's important that you can hear me clearly. It's important that you can hear the piano or the guitar or whatever it is, um, because everything is sound. Life is sound. And maybe I should come out with a t shirt. Life is sound. Everything. I mean, sound gets used for good and for bad. We're using it for good. Speaking of which, and I'm going to say this several times um, during Ash today, make sure you don't miss tomorrow. Don't miss Fridays anymore just because you think, oh well, she's not playing over me per se. I am telling you, do not miss Friday. Okay? I'm just telling you, do not miss tomorrow. Ash Elevate. We're going to worship. Basically, I'm telling you, bring the sick, bring the lame, bring whatever it is that you need to bring. Okay? We're going to start working on getting some breakthroughs in whatever we need in our lives. Remember, everything is sound. Okay? Everything is sound. So we're going to start breaking through these barriers collectively, together, because together we're stronger. Okay? I want to encourage you. If you're not on Clubhouse, I want to encourage you to download the app so you can come on Clubhouse so your voice can be heard. Okay? If you want to sing along, hum along, whatever it is. Okay? I want to really encourage you. Ancestors made some changes again. Actually, they simplified things for me for Ash Elevate. Okay? I am telling you, do not miss tomorrow. If you need a song, just type yes in the chat. Okay? Hey, Deontra, Team Earbuds. There it is. All right. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I feel like time is just flying by. I feel like we're in some kind of acceleration. I feel like even though we were on this 24-hour thing, I don't feel like we're on 24 hours. I don't even feel like we're on like weeks. There's something going on, I'm telling you. um there's just this acceleration that I feel. Does anybody else feel that too? You feel like, you did something and all of a sudden you realize, but I just did that yesterday, but you realize, oh, but this is already the next week. you know Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this channel. Okay? I'm telling you, I keep saying it, nothing but good stuff over here. This is a sacred place, okay? Like, it's a kind of place, especially, today and tomorrow too. It's the place where you want to take your shoes off. When they talk about holy ground, you know what I'm talking about? Hmm. You were a day behind yesterday, Gloria. I'm telling you, it's really. I know other people are feeling it too. I'm not the only one. I'm not that, like, oh gosh, I'm the only one. No, other people are feeling it too, right? Just something's happening and we're picking up on it. I think it's because we're really raising our frequency, that we're becoming aware of, okay, this is not lining up. Well, you know, they said that, the earth is we're like, you got 3D, 5D, you know, the earth is separating, the old and the new, right? So we're picking up on it. So basically it's one of those if you know kind of thing, you know? Things are not the way they were, so oh wow, I think I am I streaming live on my oh well, I don't know. I'm live on Facebook. I think I'm live on my artist page too. I'm not sure. All right, Sisi Kimi. I don't see the list yet, but I know that I'm first. Yeah, something has shifted, right? I'm telling you. There's the list. Oh my goodness, the list just came in. All right. Thanks, Sissy Kimmy. And before I play over myself, I'm gonna probably say it 30,000 times. No, well, not that many. Maybe 29,000. Do not miss tomorrow. Okay? Do not miss tomorrow. Ash Elevate. Do not miss tomorrow. All right? You don't want to miss tomorrow. Be on the lookout if you're not on my mailing list. Make sure you join my mailing list. I'm sending out an email. There's going to be a post on Instagram, a post on YouTube. All right. Mm-hmm. An announcement on Facebook. I'm telling you all. Ancestors have made some adjustments. All right, Beverly B, here comes your song. Woo. Hmm. Somebody look up the spiritual meaning of an eagle, please. Mm. All right. Hey, Carmen. I see you. Nayambura, the scholar, is in the house. All right, Nayambura.
Right, Bev?
Hey, hey. Hmm. All right, Mocha. Here comes your song. Mocha, the first thing I heard is something about ballerina slippers. That's just what I heard, ballerina slippers. Mocha, what are you working on?
So we've been working on a lot of AI videos,
Okay.
kind of like for comedian, like comedy.
Oh, wow. You have a channel?
I gotta actually upload them on YouTube. I've been posting them on my Facebook.
Oh, I should follow you.
It's kind of funny. A lot of people have been laughing, and
Oh,
I
nice.
found out a way of getting over grieving over my mom. So yeah,
Can you
been
share?
like an out.
I'm sorry. Can you share your Facebook in the chat, and then Sissy Kimmy will put it on YouTube
Sure.
also, so I can follow you and everybody else can come out there and hang out in your land. All right, let me continue to play and see if there's anything else that I need to tell you. Yeah, there's something about ballerina slippers, Mocha. I don't know.
So I created a video, um, tap dancing last night. Maybe that's it. With a bunch of elder women in the video with me. I posted the link, so it's kind of like a really good humor.
Uh-huh.
And so far, it got like 500 views. So
That's
uh,
that's
I
awesome.
don't know. I think it's just funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
You have girls?
Yes,
Okay. There's something about ballerina slippers. They're not letting that go.
ballerina slippers.
I just sit with it. Just sit with it because it's just yeah. I even see like when I had my eyes closed, I just see them. You know, um, there's something about ballerina slippers. I don't know if one of them. How old are they?
So the two youngest ones are 13 and 10.
Okay,
My oldest is 18.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean it may be that maybe one of them is suppressing it and not saying anything that's what she would love to do. Maybe it was discouraged, or maybe you know what I mean, or maybe.
Oh, okay. Because I think one of them did have some ballet shoes a long time ago.
Mm,
They're like black
okay,
or something like that.
okay. And was she taking ballerina lessons or ballet lessons?
She didn't ever take it, but I can ask her.
Just talk to her and see, because it may be that there's just something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys this the reason this is coming up, because there's something unspoken, you
Mm,
know, and I'm gonna share this story with you all, and I may have shared it before, but they're just telling me to share it. When let's see, when our son was about 3 years old, he's 22 now, but when he was about 3 years old, we actually moved for a season from Hawaii. We moved to Texas because there was stuff going on in the world, and hubby ended up becoming full time. You know, in his military career. Okay, and he had a turtle, but we couldn't ship the turtle to Texas because it was illegal. you know, so the name of the turtle was Baby Turtle. Okay, so Baby Turtle, we weren't able to ship Baby Turtle. We thought nothing of it. Just took the turtle, gave it to a friend of mine. Okay. Well, years went by. We didn't think anything of it. We were in Texas. We tried to get another turtle, but it was, not really legal there, so we weren't able to give him a turtle. Didn't think anything of it at all. Okay. He's not able to verbalize at this point his feelings. He's a little kid, right? So he's not able to verbalize how much that hurt him. Okay, how much trauma we actually caused, not realize, of course, we didn't do it on purpose. I mean, you can't ship the turtle, right? Can't put the turtle in the suitcase. So anyway, years went by. Okay, and I'm talking years. We ended up back home in Hawaii at 15. All of a sudden, he just had these moments where he was just sad, and we couldn't figure out why, right? And so I was going through a coaching program with Rona Bennett. I've talked about her, I don't know how many times already. One of the funky divas from Invoke. She has her own personal empowerment, university. Check her out. And so she became my coach. And so as I was on the phone with her, I told her, I don't know, my son, he da 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 da. And so she said, Bev, go ahead and have him ask him these questions. So, on the perfect day. So I told him, hey, buddy, on the perfect day, what is your day like? Right? Write it down. Write it down. So when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? So he wrote it all out, right? You know, and I looked at the list. So this is now 12 years later. The first thing he would do on a perfect day that he wrote down was to feed his turtle. Now, mind you, he had no turtle. Okay, we never bought another turtle. He had no turtle. Okay, that was the first thing he wrote down that he would do, and then the last thing that he would do on this perfect day was to feed his turtle again. Don't you know that this woman called Beverly B found some money somewhere, put the boy in the car, drove to the pet store, and got him a turtle? Okay? Because I realized what happened. We didn't do it on purpose, and we didn't really express to him at the time. I don't think, because we didn't have the knowledge at the time to sit down and have a 3-year-old conversation about the turtle, right? We didn't really properly have him say bye to the turtle, or have connection with the turtle, because the turtle went to a friend of ours. So we could have been in contact with them all those years, where he could have had pictures of the turtle, because that turtle actually got so big they had to release it back to the wild, because the friend that we gave the turtle to, her husband just fell in love with that turtle. So we could have approached this completely different, but we didn't know. You see, we learned, right? We learned from that, okay? From us getting him a turtle, within a couple of months, that boy's room had 5 aquariums in it with all kinds of fish, okay? Basically, he could lecture today on aquarium life. As a matter of fact, he works at a store. People now call the store, ask for him by name, okay? Ask for him by name. He is so well versed when it comes to anything fish. I mean, anything that details what it takes to have an aquarium. The equipment that you need, the plants that go together, the fish that go together to live together in harmony. He can tell you by name. And even though he says he's still learning, okay? So now he doesn't have any more aquariums at home. I actually am learning from him now. So I have an aquarium now. I'm learning from scratch how to maintain an aquarium. So I have a big 50-gallon aquarium, and I am now in a learning position from my son. I am the student now. Okay, I'm the student from scratch. I bought all the stuff. He told me how to do it, and I'm still learning. I'm asking him, so, this, and this, and this. Okay, that's how far and wide this knowledge went when it comes to asking a simple question. So, Mocha, I want you to sit down with your baby girl, and
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to be quiet and not interject your own agenda, okay?
Yes.
And see what is find out if there's anything hidden that as a parent, not on purpose, okay? Not on purpose, but something that you may have missed, my friend, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Peace and blessings to you. And for those of you, if you have kids, grandkids, whatever, whatever it is for you, right? And I don't mean whatever, whatever. I mean whatever it is for you, grandkids, kids, whatever it is, neighbors' kids, whatever it is, pay attention. Okay, pay attention. If you've moved around and things didn't continue on for your child, pay attention to their communication. Okay, because I mean, as parents, we don't on purpose. Well, some parents, but that's a whole other story. But you know, not on purpose that we cause, to hurt our children. Sometimes life happens, right? Life happens. You don't think about the fact that you're really causing trauma just packing up your bags and leaving. You don't realize that you have to sit down. Even something as simple as a little baby turtle, you know, something so simple, but something so beautiful, came from it. But that conversation had to happen, and maybe some of you have to have a conversation with your own inner child. What was taken from you. Maybe there's still anger you have towards your parents because something got taken from you. And, maybe your parents, it's something they couldn't help. Life happens. It's not easy parenting kids. We want the best for our kids most of the time. And sometimes things cannot be continued on because, you know, food is a little bit more important, shelter is a little bit more important, right? So sit with your own inner child and see if there's something maybe you need to forgive. Maybe you need to say, I've been holding this grudge against my parents for not allowing me to da 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 da. Maybe they just, it wasn't in the budget. Maybe they didn't want to tell you. You know, there's all these conversations that are happening between parents that us as kids we have no idea. You know, we have no idea the private conversations our parents have. The parents have between each other. Behind closed doors. You know, to try to figure it out. Well, I can say that now because I'm a parent. I didn't get it when I was a kid, you know?
Beverly,
Yes.
you mentioned about the ballerina.
Uh huh.
Lionel Richie wrote a song called Ballerina Girl. I
Oh,
just put it on the chat.
Ooh. Thank you for sharing.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Carmen.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Yeah, DeAndre says it's not easy parenting. You can say that again. No, it's not. It's not easy. It's not easy parenting, and you don't know until you become a parent. I know there are people out there, want to give advice on parenting and all that stuff. You know what? You don't know until you become a parent. Okay. Some of that advice is legit, but some, it's like you don't know what that feels like until you really become a parent. I remember I was sitting here in my studio and I was thinking about my teenage self. And I thought, gosh, Bev. So I'm telling on myself, my mom worked full time, and my parents always they worked full time, and then they were entrepreneurs, so they always had some side gig stuff going on, right? So my mom worked full time, and then she also did hair, right? She had, like, at one point she had a beauty salon and all that stuff, right? But I remember she worked full time and had asked me to mop the stairs. And teenage Bev did not want to touch the mop, okay? Because she just didn't want to touch the mop because it was nasty in my mind. So I never mopped the stairs. Thought nothing of it. It's like, I'm not touching that nasty thing, right? My mom gets off work, right? Comes home, she's tired, and she goes and mops the stairs. hmm And I was sitting here today, not today, but the other day, and I was just thinking about that teenage girl, and I thought, girl, now as a parent, now I know what that feels like. You know, your kid just doesn't do, he just doesn't do it. And I can't even imagine what that was like for my mom. Coming home, you got 5 kids, right? You worked all night, and then you go ahead and you have to mop the floor. Just and those are the things that these are the conversations that as kids, you don't realize that parents are trying to figure it out. You know, no one gave anyone a direction book on how to parent. This is what I tell my kids. I've told my kids, I'm trying to figure it out, okay? I'm trying to figure it out, you know. Hey, Ola Dooney, haven't seen you in a while. Ola Dooney says, good day, everyone. Much gratitude always. Longest time, everyone. One love always. So yeah. So definitely for those of you, have some grace. Go back and think about some of the things maybe that you got upset about, right? With your parents, not realizing there are private conversations going on, you know, trying to figure it out. All right. I have to go listen to that song now, Carmen. I love Lionel Richie's music. It's awesome. Hey, Sion. I see you. Is Elkin there too? Wait, let me see. Elkin, you there? Yes. No? Yes, there you are. Beautiful. Donna Marie, I see you. And I, is it, wait, I've got to look at this now. Allie, is it Ellie or Ali? Ellie, I see you. All right. We got the Ash fam in the house. I'm telling you all tomorrow, make sure you join Ash Elevate. Bring the sick, bring the lame, bring whatever, okay? We're going to raise the vibration. Music heals. Oh, hold on. I think her own guardian looked this up for me. Wait, where is it? Hold on, I've got to find it now. Can I do it on here? I'm trying to scroll. You looked it up for me because I said something when I played over myself. Okay, here it is. Eagles symbolize trust in innate strength, courage, and confidence to navigate life's challenges, breaking free from constraints, liberating from fear and doubt, safeguarding the vulnerable. Ooh, that's what I got this morning. That was what I got when I played over myself. Empowering individuals to spread their wings, pursue passions, and become beacons of hope for others. Okay, all right. Well, that describes me quite well and my purpose here on this earth. All right, Shani, here comes your song. Mm. What ancestors are saying to you, Shani, this is what they said. First of all, I saw this round, this light, and what they're saying to you is it's time to step into the light. Like there's this circle of light around you, and it's time for you to step into it. Okay?
Hello. Yes.
Hmm.
Time to step into the light.
Yes. Yeah, short and sweet. As soon as I began to play over you, um, yeah, that light appeared.
Is it round like a sphere or just an open circle?
It's like the ring light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. So you probably already know what that means.
Yes. Stepping into a new me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because this is what they said. They said you've been holding back.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. So there you go, young lady. Yes, her own guardian says it. It absolutely, bleh, I can't talk. It absolutely describes you. It really does. It really does. Thank you for looking that up. That it definitely describes me to a T. I mean, I have to go back, look at it, and sit with it. And I'm saying that not from like I'm trying to say it from the most humble place that I can find. My heart, um, in gratitude, basically, to look at it and to recognize myself. Right? Um, yeah. There's something that I was talking to my sister, and this is really interesting. I was talking to my sister, and of course, I'm really close to my sister. And I said, I'm an ancient soul. And I said, but here on this earth plane, I'm your baby sister. Because I mean, I love my sister. Whenever I see her, I just put my head in her neck. I kiss her forehead. And I'm just baby. I turn right into like a baby sister, right? But it was funny how I said to her, I said, I'm an ancient soul. And she said to me, she said, I know. And that hit me so hard. It's like she knows, she knows who I am, right? Ancient soul. I mean, I've been here, I don't know how many times. Well, I know the number. I'm not sharing it with y'all. I've been here so many times already, you know? I remember some of my past lives, you know? Um, so, yeah. And I just have been getting refined, refined, coming back refined, right? So, yeah. So that's the only reason I'm looking at it and going, yeah, that's me. I can recognize that, right? You come to refine, you know, and stepping into your purpose, but don't forget, that's something we have to remember. We're coming here. This is Earth School, but we're also here to serve, though, right? And to help others, right? It honestly is not all about you. I know some people think that that's the case, but it's not all about you. We're here together. A lot of us have chosen to be here at the time that others were here as well. We all here have chosen each other to be here at this time together. We just don't remember it. We don't remember, but we've chosen to come and help each other. It honestly is not all about you. It really is not. I want you to sit with that. Okay. All right. Before I play over the entre, I want to do a big shout out because today is the 13th. Thursday is 13th. Friday is 14th. Saturday is 15th. Sunday is 16th. I want to do a big shout out to Sissy Kimmy. Tell Sissy Kimmy happy birthday. Happy early birthday to Sissy Kimmy, the best social media manager ever. Let's give some love to Sissy Kimmy and tell her happy birthday already in advance. All right? Put happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthday to Sissy Kimmy, my right and left hand. I tell you all, if it wasn't for Sissy Kimmy, I would not be able to run Ash the way I'm running it. Okay? So happy birthday, girl. Love you to pieces. Grateful for you. Okay, I'm gonna tell on Sissy Kimmy now. Sissy Kimmy, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell about your character. I'm gonna talk about your character for a moment. I want people to know about your character. So all of you know that Sissy Kimmy's been around, right? We're going on 6 years, from Clubhouse, and I want y'all to know because I talk about her too, my hubby, and I need for you to know who is sitting in front of you or in front of you, right? Sissy Kimmy volunteered on Ash. I mean, even before we called it Ash, for years, for years. I was not really able to pay her anything, and she would moderate, you know, for years. Never asked me for a penny. Okay, I want to say that one more time. Never asked me for a penny, but volunteered and helped me. Okay, right? When I finally was able to pay her a little, right? Then there was one time there was a little bit of a rough spot, going on. And I said to her, I said, Sissy Kimmy, do you want me to pay you earlier? And you know what she said to me? It hit me so hard. She said, no. That's the kind of person you all have that's moderating this place. Okay? A woman of character. Mm-hmm. Never asked me to pay more, to do this, to nothing. Accepted what I offered her. All right? And showed up. I want y'all to know that. I said it is time that you get paid. And I went online and I looked at what is it, about a social media manager, what is their salary? Because I'm not about to rob her, and I figured it all out. Okay? That's the kind of person you all have, that's helping me to run Ash. I want y'all to sit with that. All right, Sissy Kimmy, I told on you. All right, Deantra. All right, here comes your song. So, what is it about your brother, Deontra? I know you're a twin. Did you ever follow up on that? Did you contact your brother? Because they're asking. Hmm. I see a pineapple. Deontra, look up, and this is kind of out there, but not really. Um, Spiritual meaning of a pineapple. Is there something with you in the color yellow too? Hmm. Okay, you did. All right, good, good, good. All right. So look up something. It's pineapple. Of course, Gloria. Of course, just put it. Just put the link in the chat. Of course, you can share the link. And the entree. That's okay if you didn't talk much. A simple hi. That's fine. That's fine. That's the beginning of healing too. So if you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I am glad that you're here. All right. It's nothing but love over here. Um, Love heals. You know. I created this picture. Let me see if I can load it up. Hold on. Um, let's see right here and background. Let's see. Oh no, over here, right there. Upload right there, and that's so funny. The answer says, "You got to be kidding! I'm all in your business." I should come out with a T-shirt. I'm all in your business. DeAndre says, "You've got to be kidding. I just bought pineapple and was letting it get riper. And you know what's funny, Deontra? I just bought pineapple too, and I was just touching it this morning because our son loves pineapple, and I thought, ooh, it's I smell it right, and I thought I have to cut it. Yes, it's oh my gosh, Sissy Kimmy, you just nailed it. I'm all in your business. That's it. That's it. Oh my gosh, that's it. All right, her own guardian. I've got to create another T-shirt. I've got to create another T-shirt, and maybe on that T-shirt, I should put a picture of joy, even though we all know it's not just about joy. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. I'm all in your business. That's it. I have to create a T-shirt. With the yes. Oh my gosh, this is funny because I never thought about actually, even to spell it like that. That's perfect. Oh, that's right. I just created this. Hey, Forrest, dude. I just created this right here. I was talking about what we're all about here, right? The way to give love is to be love. Those of you on Clubhouse, you can't see this, but I created this, AI thing, but I like it. The way to give love is to be love, right? Yeah. All right. I love it. All right. Let's see who's next. All right, Deontra. So now you know. So we're both gonna have pine. So hey, Deontra, is yours? Is it ripe already, or are you still waiting for it to get ripe? Because I don't know. I think there was a video. I don't know if it was YouTube or TikTok, and this lady said, "Hey, this is how you can tell whether your pineapple is ripe." And so she said, "Pull on the leaves." So I went to the commissary when I was shopping last week, and I grabbed the pineapple. I went, "Okay, you're not ripe. You're not yet ready yet." And then I pulled the other one, and the leaf came out. I thought, "Oh, you're ready," you know, and that's what I did. And I'm gonna cut ours up today because I mean it's. I'm like, "Ooh, this smells so good." So yes, I'm all in your business. Beautiful. Sissy Kimmy says, "Thank you so much, Miss Beverly, for the early birthday love. I feel it deeply grateful for this community, this music, and everyone sharing this frequency tonight." Oh, you still have another day or two, the Deontre says, for her pineapple. Yeah, I love the way it smells. Yeah, there's something about it. So look it up. I'm curious what it says. The spiritual meaning of a pineapple. It's it came with a message. Yeah. So enjoy it, but go look it up though. Go look up what the meaning of it is. If you just joined, yes, don't forget tomorrow we have Sha'ani sharing her poetry. I just love it. We have two resident poets now, right? It's beautiful. And the conversations are so beautiful. Um, you know, and some of you, I'm not going to mention any names. If it resonates, it resonates. Some of you need to stop hiding and stop being afraid and come in the lounge and join us. Mhm. That's all I'm going to say. Cuz you're missing out. You're really missing out on that intimate part where we have our cameras on and we're just hanging out together, you know? And if you're wondering what we're talking about, this is for people that are Patreon members, or if you're a member on YouTube, then you get access to, I guess you can call it the inner circle, whatever it is. It just what I think is so beautiful is, so we meet on this other platform called Go Brunch. What I love about it is that I opened this space up called Go Brunch, and we meet in the lounge, right? But then a bunch of people now are also having conversations with each other and becoming friends. And I'm not even part of that. You see what I mean? I love that. I love that some of you you're just hanging out together. That's what the vision was. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. You know? There's nothing but love there. I mean, there really is. I mean, and the beautiful thing about it is we're having these conversations, right? And sometimes we basically it's like this, okay? We're like family, and we're having conversations, we're having dialogue, and sometimes we have dialogues that some of us like, well, hey, what? I don't see it that way, but you see it that way, like Nayambora and I the other day. I just told Nayambora, well, I don't really agree with you, but we're going to agree to disagree. You see? And that's safe to do. We don't always have to agree with everything everybody else does, but we can still be a community. We can still be Ash Fam. That's how it's supposed to be, right? We don't have to, okay, I'm going to go here. I know I've got a whole list of people to play over still, but I'm going to go here. When this month, Scott and I will be married 33 years. Okay. When we first got married, because I was immature, when we would have conversations, I would keep on going. I would keep on talking to try to convince him that I was right. Okay? It's like, no, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. And I would keep on going to try to convince him that I was right. See, of course, now we're in our 33rd, year together, that we can just look at each other and go, well, I don't agree, but we can agree to disagree. And we both just walk off. And that's what we have in Ash, that it's safe to say, well, I don't agree with you. So we can just agree to disagree. And that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to keep pushing someone to get them to you know agree with you. It's impossible. We all come from different backgrounds, different cultures, different upbringings. So it's okay to allow someone to have their perspective, you know? And that's what makes Ash safe. That's what makes the lounge a safe place. There's no judgment. It's okay. If this is how you vibe, okay, we're going to vibe with you. All right? This is how you roll, we're going to roll with you. All right? That's how we do what we do. That's how we be. Okay? All right. So some of you need to go ahead and come in and stop being afraid, because we're not going to judge you. Period. It's not about that. All right, Gloria, here comes your song. Okay. Well, I didn't even play yet, but um, look up the spiritual meaning of a grasshopper. Now, actually, they said grasshoppers. They didn't say one. It was plural. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, Glory, it's not just grasshoppers, it's also frogs. There's something about the jumping, something about jumping, because they both jump. Hmm. All right. Is there a concern that when you jump, you're going to miss, Gloria? Hmm. All right. There you go, Gloria. So sit with that. There's something about, and the frog that I saw is actually a green one. So it's the color green. It's jumping. Something about jumping because grasshoppers jump, and so do frogs. Okay, so sit with that. Poor dude. Where is that black sand beach? Black sand beach. I think the Big Island has black sand. Is it the Big Island? I think so. It's beautiful. I mean, if that's what you're talking about, I remember when I went to the Big Island, and I had never seen that before. It's really just like amazing, and it's really soft too. So if that's what you're talking about, um, I think it's the Big Island. All right, all right, all right, Vicky. Here comes your song. There's something about water. Let me continue to play and see what they're saying. You need more water, but let me see what they mean. Like more water. Hmm. Vicky, how are you sleeping? They're saying tell her to put a glass of water by your bedside, okay? And speak into the water. Just hold the cup or the glass and speak into it and just say, I love you. Say, I am beautiful. I am so grateful. I will have a restful night, a peaceful night. Speak into the water. The water can hear you. It is alive, just like everything else. Yeah, Vicky says I toss and turn a lot. Yeah, that's why they're saying it's to calm your spirit. Yeah, yeah. You're very restless. Yeah. So you need water next to your bedside. Water as it evaporates, it goes to work on your behalf. Speak into it. I'm so grateful my night is restful. I'm so grateful I am sleeping good. I love you. Speak into it. As it evaporates, it goes to work just like I'm talking to you now. Out of my mouth is water. Water gives life. It's full of life, right? So put water, and then um, when you refresh your water, if you have a little bit left, if you have anything that's alive, if you have plants, just give it to your plant. If you have a yard, just give it to your tree or whatever it is. Don't just throw it, let it go down in the sink. Don't waste it, because you've spoken life into it. Give it to something else that needs nurturing. Okay. Yes, Forest Dude said it also offers protection. Water, yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. You have to go back to the replay, um, Gloria, because I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah. Forest Dude says every 3 days he refreshes his water, and he has water by his bedside. Yeah. If you don't have water by your bedside, consider having water by your bedside. Okay. I'm just looking. I just yeah. So anyway, Vicky, yes, back to you. Um, Water, okay, by your bedside, and speak to it, because I mean they showed me you are really restless. Yeah. And that may not, it may be, it may be ancestors, and you know maybe spirits and stuff that they don't want you to sleep. Then you need to tell them, you know what, out of here. Make sure you say, if you're into Palo Santos or sage your room. Sage your room. I mean, I sage our room, and I tell them, get out. I sage over our bed, and I tell them, get out. You don't belong in here, you know? And bring all your power back to you. If you're the kind of person that takes a shower before you go to bed, or whatever it is, before you go to bed, just tell yourself, I bring all my powers back to me now. Take it all back to you now. Okay? And then say something like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And you can put it in your water too. Say to your water, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against me shall be shown to be in the wrong. Put that glass down and tell yourself, good night, sweetheart. We're going to sleep good tonight. All right. There you go, young lady. Yes, Gloria. You have to go back to the replay because I don't remember everything that I said. It was something about grasshoppers and frogs and green frogs, and it was not grasshopper. It was grasshoppers, and it was something about, yeah, you about jumping. So please go back to the replay. Please, after this, go back and find it. All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Remember, tomorrow is Ash Elevate. You do not want to miss tomorrow. I am telling you. I am telling you. You know, you remember in the church days, they would say, "Bring the lame, bring the sick, bring the whatever." I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Music heals. We're gonna worship. All right. The divine goddess, the creator of this universe. Worship is warfare. Worship resets. Worship heals. Hmm. I'm telling you all. And I want to encourage a whole bunch of you to also download Clubhouse and come on the audio app so you can sing along, talk along, whatever it is. Okay? Don't be shy. DeAndre says, I had a water glass bedside for 2 days. I was thirsty one of those cold nights and I didn't want to go downstairs, so I drank it. All right, I hope you slept good. All right. All right, Naba. Here comes your song. Hmm. So this is what they're saying, Naba. They want you to write down the word anger. Write it big across a piece of paper, and each letter they're gonna download, or it's gonna be your higher consciousness, and you're gonna write something on each letter, like almost make an acronym, and that's how you're going to heal some of the things, parental issues. Hmm. They're gonna break it down for you. There's wisdom in each and every word, each and every letter in the word anger. That's how you're going to be able to let go of some of the things that you're not able to let go of still. Hmm. And also, anger, I think, is 5 letters. Look up the number five also. It's 5 letters. And I think a whole bunch of you need to do that same exercise. You need to write down, and I'm going to do it too, to see if there's anything else that I need to deal with. The word anger, write it across and see what the A, what comes up, see the N, see what comes up, The G, see what word comes up. The E, see what word comes up. The R, see what word comes up, and then look at all of those words and have a talk with yourself. Okay? Have a talk with yourself. Because anger brings disease. Anger needs to go somewhere. See? Anger is dangerous because it goes to work on your behalf in your body. And I'm speaking to all of you. Okay? Hmm. Let me share this story with you all. Now, but I'm still playing over you, but I have to share this story with you all. Hmm. Anger. As a child, I got so angry at my dad that it exploded my body. You guys need to listen to me now, okay? The anger that I had towards my dad almost killed me. Anger will find a place in your cells and will go to work on your behalf. It put me in the hospital for 3 months. When I came out of the hospital, I had 23 pills I had to swallow every day. I was a child. That's how angry I was. It as a child, it went to work on my behalf. And what did it do to me as an adult? I ended up in menopause at 30 years old because of all of the scarring in my body, because my body exploded on the inside because of anger. So, because of the scarring, menopause at 30. So, I could not have kids naturally. You guys need to listen to me. Anger will go to work in your body. It's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it. Now, I am grateful for all of the pills that I had to swallow. Okay, Portia, if you're talking about that's too many, because I'm grateful because I probably would not be sitting here today. Okay, some of you need to have a talk with yourself. Anger. Anger will destroy your ass. Let it go. It is dangerous. And it followed me the rest of my life, from childhood all the way to adulthood. And it still lingers now in my body. That's why I don't watch the news. I stay away from negativity so that I don't end up flaring. Telling you all. You wonder why people have this disease, that disease, that disease, this disease, whatever disease, this ease, this ease, because you were not at ease with something, so it had to go somewhere. It has to go somewhere. I'm telling you. I can speak, unfortunately, right? I can speak from experience. I'm gonna let that linger right there. But either way, Naba, you have homework. Okay, you have homework. Ooh, are you speaking, Naba? I can hear you. Hold on. Did this thing turn off? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This thing, my speaker turned off. Oh, I think it's dead. Hold on, Naba. I can't hear you because my speaker's not working. Because I think this thing needs to be charged. So hold on. Um. All right, Clubhouse. The audio is about to go a little bit bad here. I don't know where my plug is. So hold on. I need to unplug you guys. Naba, can you hear me? Yeah. This. Sorry about that. The volume is going to be pretty low. Go ahead. I said thank you. You're welcome. And it's interesting that you link it to this ease because I've been out of ease, or I guess in this ease the past few days, and I hadn't linked it to anger. So maybe that's the underlying energetic that I needed to find for it to end, and for you to mention it right now. Now, I had a really difficult day, but then the evening is better. So it's interesting that it comes up now at the, let's say, at the end of the unease. Mm-hmm. There you go. So those of you on Clubhouse, the audio is not going to be the greatest because my speaker, um, I didn't plug it in. I mean, I was supposed to, I didn't. So I'm just using my iPhone now. So your audio is not going to be the greatest, but it is what it is. All right. I just, if anyone is speaking, I'll just hold up my phone so people can hear you. All right. So yeah. Yeah, let's see. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to pause for just a moment, okay? You guys, I'm going to go get my other speaker. All right? So hold on. I'm going to turn this mic off. I'm going to go on mute on Clubhouse. Uh YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and go off screen for a moment. All right? Just chill. I'll be right back, okay? Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, fam. I'm back. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. So, Naba, were you finished expressing yourself? Okay. All right. Good. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Here we go. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do that exercise too. I'm gonna sit down with myself and write it all out. Write anger and see what comes up. I don't want stuff still in my body. I want it to go away. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We're grateful for technology because if it wasn't for technology, we wouldn't be able to do this right here, right? All right. Her own guardian here. Ooh, yeah, okay. You're going to do that exercise too? Yeah, her own guardian. All right. Here comes your song. Ooh, that was really loud. Did I turn this thing? Whoa. I don't know how that happened. All right. Almost like things are a little bit chaotic, like for you right now. You're trying to figure some things out. I was, like kind of fiddling around here on my piano just because you're trying to figure some things out. So I was trying to figure out where to put my hands, and I was fixing the clutter, on my piano. Which I mean, it's not clutter. I have to have the stuff here to make things work, but it has to do with you. Mm. Yeah, to clear some of the clutter in your mind. That's really what it is. To create space to create, you know, to to give things rest that you can't do anything about anymore. Just give it a rest and move it out of the way so that you can create. Remove the clutter. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Our own guardian. It's yeah, the clutter. That's what it is. It's yeah. It's the clutter in your mind though. And again, rightfully so, you know, but you have to begin to move it out of the way so that newness can come, you know. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Sissy Kimmy, we're not done yet, but the list you gave me that concludes it for today, though. So we're not done. Okay, I'm playing over whoever's on the list, but we're not adding anyone else on the list. Okay. So I still have Carmen, Sion, Elkin, Ali, Don Marie, Nayim Boda, Oladoni, but that's it for today. All right. All right. Yeah, exactly. Her own guardian. She says, I get it. It's like a dust storm in the brain, right? Yes. Dust storm in her. Yeah, exactly. The clear away the dust. Because what they're saying is there's nothing you can do about it. Things have already happened, right? So give it a place. Give it a place. And it's easier said than done. Okay, I'm saying it's not easy, but it's something they wouldn't say it if they didn't think you knew, that you were strong enough to do it. All right. Yeah. All right. Um. All right, Carmen. Here comes your song. Carmen, when was the last time you gave an offering to Shango? Oh wow. Wait a second. December of last year was the year. Okay. So I guess it's due almost, huh? All right. Birthday's coming up December 4th. Okay. Yeah, he's just reminding you. Reminding me? Mm-hmm. Of what the ancestors. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That
Not
was
a problem. Thank you very much.
that was that
Blessings.
was Shango. Blessings to you.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just bought a beautiful Shango statue.
Because you know, Shango is the same thing as Saint Barbara.
Yeah, yeah. It's all
Yes.
it's all different names. Hubby basically he had been talking to Yemoja his whole life, but he didn't know it was Yemoja because he knows her as Videnya.
Right. Right. They most of the time, most of the Orishas have two names.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two names to it, but that's Saint Barbara. For those who sometimes might not practice Ifa, even though sometimes they call it Shango, but there's say Saint Barbara, it's the same
Same
in the
thing.
Catholic Church. Yeah, because it's part of African Yoruba African spirituality. So when the slaves were enslaved, the masters would not let them call them Shango.
Yep.
So they would went to the church and they said, "Oh, this one's him." So they looked at the church, Catholic Church, and they said, "Oh, so Saint Barbara is this one, and this one is that one." So that's why they have two names.
Yep. Eh,
It all depends, and it all depends. There's a lot if once you start to go on the EFOP side, but otherwise,
Yep. It's it's the same thing, and and they're you know they're for everybody. We're all on this planet together.
absolutely,
you know, and
absolutely,
we're all on this planet together. So, but yeah, it's a. I mean, I because I was supposed to um, do my altar, and I went online, and this statue. I looked at the reviews, then I saw the statue in this lady's hand. I thought, whoa, it's really big. And when I got it, it was packed so meticulously taken care of, that it got here safe. And I was really impressed. I mean, I gave them a review because it was just, you could tell that they really cared about their products. So there you go, young lady.
thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Her own guardian said that was lovely, Mama Beth. Um, yeah, Shango. And again, I have to tell you all, if you didn't read the book by Mama Zogbe, there's a line in her book that I keep repeating. It it just in her book she says the Orishas are nothing to play with. You know,
100% facts.
don't be playing with
No,
them
it's not to
Orishas.
play. No, don't play with that.
They'll be playing. If you don't know, don't be playing with them Orishas. I'm telling you. And don't promise them anything and don't do it. I'm telling
Facts, facts, especially Saint Lazarus. Don't promise him
Don't be
something you're not going
promising.
to fulfill,
Yep.
because he gives you, but then he says you owe me. Look what happened. There's something you were missing. You didn't give me that. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Facts about that.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Porstu says always honor them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Having said that, I'm giving you a little bit of a spoiler for tomorrow. Make sure you come tomorrow. Ash Elevate. Okay. Make sure you show up. All right. Tomorrow we will have Sha'ani in the lounge sharing her poetry. So, the conversation continues. Whatever it is that we need to talk about will be discussed, right? Um, we're all healing together. You guys know that. We really are healing together, stepping into our purpose, whatever that is, right? Yeah. Uh, I don't see you on the list here, Porsche dude. Um, Sissy Kibby, I don't see Porsche dude on the list here. Um, so I don't know what you had talked to Sissy Kibby, huh? He's on the list. He's on the list. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what happened? I have like four of them. She keeps updating it, and I was on the second one. I'm gonna tell you all. This is what Sissy Kimmy does. I have the first list, then there's the second list, there's the third list, there's the fourth list, there's the fifth list. I was on like the second list. So actually, it is. Oh wait, hold on. There's more. It is Sion, Alkin, Ali, Donna Marie, Nyambora, Oladani, and Porstude and Carrie. That's the list. Okay. That's why I said we're done after that list. After that. Okay. I was looking at the wrong one. Sorry about that, Porstude. You made it. All right. All right, Sion. Here comes your song. Mm. That assignment is really important for you. Anger. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why they said it was for everybody. Yes. Let me see if there's anything else, Sion. No. The reason why that came, you know what's really interesting? So you're right next to Naba on Clubhouse. And that message came for Naba about anger, but you're right next to her on Clubhouse. And you have to do that exercise, okay? It's really important. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, young man. Yeah. And as you do it, don't fight the tears. Let them roll. Let them go. It's okay. All right?
Right. Thank you, Miss B.
Yeah, because I even see I see you begin to write and they're showing me you crumbling up the paper and throwing it out. Don't do it. don't do it, okay? Do not crumble that paper up. Stick with it. All right? Mm-hmm. All right, young man.
Thank you once more.
I love you. I love you.
I love you too, Miss B. Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. All right, Elkin. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be here all day. We're in the second hour. We're starting our third hour, but it's okay. It's all good. It's needed, right? All right. All right, Elkin, here comes your song. Several things that are coming up, Elkin. One of them is I'm seeing like it looks like it's flowers, but it's like a very unusual bouquet. It's like almost like a sketch of flowers. Gosh, I say sometimes I wish somebody would could draw what I'm seeing. Um, it's almost like where you're when you're sketching and you're just making a sketch of just flowers, you know, and also what came up is about the whole doodling thing in you and drawing, and what also came up was, do you buy flowers for your mom, Elkin? When was the last time you gave your mom flowers? Just because. Not because it was Mother's Day. Are you typing in the chat? Is that what it is? Let me check. Did you say you gave your mom flowers last year? Is that what you said? Oh, that's okay. Um, I think she's due. I think she's due. Okay. All right. And this is going to stretch you, but maybe with the flowers, maybe sketch something and frame it and give it to her along with the flowers. And then when she says, "Why are you doing this?" You can just tell her just because I just felt like doing it. No, just because. You don't, you know. All right. Oh, Porsche dude, you're due too, huh? All right. Okay. You know, all of you know that my mom is an ancestor, right? I still give my mom flowers. I still give her flowers. What's wrong with you all? Huh? You still have your mom in the physical. Come on. When I buy myself flowers, I take a piece of my flowers and I give some to my mom. Hubby buys me flowers all the time. I take some of the flowers he gives for me and I share them with my mom. Come on. I'm scolding you all right now. That's not okay. It's not okay. And I mean, if your relationship with your mom is dysfunctional and whatever else, and you don't need to go there. Okay, I'm talking for those of you if it's a healthy relationship. Come on. All right. Sissy Kimmy, I don't see Allie in here, and I don't see Donna Marie in here. So I'm going to skip over them. I don't see them on unless they are on YouTube. Can you let me know? Okay, because people have stuff to do. We've been on 2 hours, so it is what it is. Or maybe they got the message that they needed from all the other messages that came out. Because we're all in here together. So the next person is going to be Nayambora. Then, all right, you've got updated list here. You're on it, girl. I tell you. Oh, you are on YouTube, right? Is that you, Ellie? I think so. You can figure it out, Sissy Kimmy. Can you figure it out? Is that you? Can you let me know if you're on Clubhouse too? Because it says Peter Ellie. So, but that looks like the same person, I think. From huh? Right? That's just Ellie. Okay, there we go. All right. Ellie. Yeah. Okay, on YouTube. All right. Thank you for letting me know, Ellie. All right. Appreciate it. All right, Ellie, here comes your song. So, Ellie, is there like a fascination with castles? There's something about castles, the ancient ruins, something about that. It's something deeper than that, though. It's even though the castles came up, it's something deeper than just the ruins. There's something. Hmm. Like there's a fascination with ancient things. That's why you're in here. Because when you saw ancient, it drew you in here, you know? Yeah, it's almost like they want you to begin to explore the cathedrals, the ruins, there's just stuff that they want you to explore. But as you explore, ooh, as you explore the ancient the stories about the buildings, it actually is going to help you in your own life to heal also. the ancient ruins in your DNA, in your ancestry. Okay? Because that word ancient just it brought you in here. It brought you on Clubhouse when you saw ancient. It just spoke to you right away. Yeah, see, Peter Ellie says, yes, really interested in knowing the past. That's your passion. It's almost like your purpose, you know? It just drew you in here. When you saw ancient, that's how ancestors brought you into this room on Clubhouse, and now you've joined us on YouTube. But that's it. It's the ancientness of things, of buildings and ruins and all this stuff. It just fascinates you, you know. But with the knowledge that you're going to receive, it's so cool because you're going to be able to bless so many other people, where you're going to be able to have conversations about the ancient ruins of this or that, and and even in your family, you're going to be able to help heal the ruins, the painful ruins, things that were broken in your life, as you begin to explore, you know all this other stuff ancestors are saying. But they're going to help you too. They heal all the brokenness, the ancient ruins in your own life. Okay. All right, there you go. There you go. That was beautiful. I was wondering what they were showing me, because I just saw like this image, it was like black, but it was just an image, and I knew it had to do with some ancient, ruins and buildings and stuff. So that's so cool. It's like we're all here. We have different assignments, right? All just here together. That's beautiful. All different ways, So cool. All right. So Donna Marie, Sissy Kimmy, Donna Marie, if you're on YouTube, can you go ahead and type something in the chat so that way we know you're still here? Okay. I appreciate that. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and go to Nayambura. All right. Nayambura, the scholar, baby. All right, Nayambura, here comes your song. Nayambura, that assignment is really important for you also. Anger, really important for you also. Mm. What ancestors are saying, Nayan Buddha, is you're going to be able to express a lot of the anger also when you begin to express yourself playing the piano. It's going to be a lot of healing for you with that. Oh, wow. Ooh. And, ooh, okay. Okay. You expressed that you have a lot of writing utensils in your purse, right? That's not something that I just heard. That's something that Nayaboda shared with me, okay? Um, but what they're saying is you need to write those words, the word anger, in different colors. And then as you do that, because there's a lot inside of you that needs to come out. So you're going to take anger, write it in black. Then you're going to go ahead and write A, there's going to be a word. N, G, there's going to be a word, okay? Then you're going to take red, write anger, there's going to be a word. There's going to be a word, right? But then, Nayambora, after you're done writing anger in all these different colors and all these different words that are popping up, you need to burn those papers. You need to do a ritual, okay? So you can let that go and begin to let that go. And you need to sit with it and ask ancestors what you need to do with the ashes. Just ask them they're not telling me what you need to do with the ashes. So you need to ask what to do with the ashes. So it's going to take you some time to do that. You don't need to do it overnight. And go, okay, she said no. This may take months for you to be able to do this. Okay? But you need to do it in different colors. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Diane Buddha goes, oh my goodness. Oh, my ancestors. I know, right? Yeah. I tell you, I mean, it's, you know, don't miss tomorrow. I'm telling you all. I told you guys I was going to mention it 29,000 times because, you know, I was on my guitar the last three times we had Edge Elevate. And you guys know they shut me down on a Friday. We only had Ash for 30 minutes because they had told me to go on my guitar. So now I went through all that stuff with my other guitar. I'm standing up and I'm rearranged my studio so I could stand up and play my guitar. And don't you know that I'm back to sitting down? Not only am I sitting down leading you all in worship tomorrow, but I'm playing on my first guitar. This guitar I've had since I was 19 years old. I am 63 years old. Okay? I'm playing on a guitar, my first guitar. That's how I'm going to be leading you all in worship on my first guitar. That guitar is alive. It's been with me, you know, the majority of my life. That's how we're going in tomorrow. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, don't miss it. All right. What they're saying to me is, child, sit down. You know, they're telling me, sit down. We didn't tell you to stand up. That was then. This is now. Because I said, I like to stand up when I play my guitar because I move around. Well, that was like 20 something years ago. So I bought all this stuff. I need to stand up and play my guitar. And they're like, sit down. Anyway, Nayambura says, thank you for that. I'm actually crying. I'm just overwhelmed. Yeah, that's why I told you, don't rush it. Don't rush it. It may take you months for one color and writing down anger. It may take a whole month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, just for that one color and that word. So don't rush it. Do not rush it at all. And I'm gonna do the same thing too. I'm gonna go ahead and do this exercise also and write down anger to see if there's anything else in me also that needs to be dealt with. Because you don't want anger in your body. I'm telling you all. That's why I shared my story with you all. You know, anger is not good to have in your body. It will destroy you. All right. Ola Duni. Here comes your song. All right, Ola Duni, look up the spiritual meaning, or someone can look it up and we can read it together. The spiritual meaning of ants. Mm. And they're specifically talking about soldier ants. And they're even showing me soldier ants. Like they're showing me these ants with boots on. So you can sit with that. You can sit with that. Yeah. Soldier. I mean, I'm seeing them with their combat boots. I, yeah, like I said, I wish somebody could just go in my head and draw. So look up the spiritual meaning of ants and also specifically soldier ants. Okay? And just sit with it and ask ancestors what, you know, ask your higher consciousness, the divine God is God in you. What is this all about, and how can I, how does this apply to my life for me to move forward or to use this knowledge, this wisdom, you know, to better myself. All right. There you go. All right. So we've got Anne, Porsche Dude, and Annie on Clubhouse, and that'll be it for today. Um, we're in the third hour, baby. We're having a good time. Somebody put hashtag AshFam and put a heart. Hashtag AshFam and put a heart. Come on, AshFam. All right, and here comes your song. All right, I'm seeing a red parrot over here. I'm seeing it right there. Right there. Yeah. So it means that a red parrot came to bring you a message today, okay? So look up the spiritual meaning of a red parrot because it wants to tell you something. All right. There you go. Um and spiritual meaning of a red parrot. That'll be interesting to see what the red parrot came to bring you today. All right. Oladuni says much gratitude always. I saw some soldier ants yesterday. Oh, at the park. Wow, wow. While sitting on the grass. Wow, wow. Thank you, Miss B. Okay, so they came already yesterday. So yeah, look that up. So they were talking to you already. Ancestors were already showing you that there was a message in that. Okay? So yeah, I tell you, you can't make that up. So there you go. All right. All right. So poor student Anne Marie, that'll be it for today because we're in the third hour already, right? So if you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this channel. Nothing but good stuff over here. All right, write down AshFam, hashtag AshFam and a heart. I want to see that. We let the universe know, hey, we're here, we're together, we're growing up together on planet Earth, we're healing together on planet Earth. Oh, really? Was a club here in the city? First dude. What was it called? What was the name of the club? First dude. Was it called Parrot? Red Parrot? Is that what you're saying? Clarify. Clarify. Don't forget tomorrow. We've got the lounge right after I'm live for Ash Elevate. All right. Oh, go dance. All right. All right. Oladuni, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Oladuni says, thank you, Miss B. You're very welcome. And we give thanks to the Most High God, Goddess, creators of this universe, our higher consciousness, the divine God within ourselves. We're connected to, the great I am, and we are I am. All right. That's why you have to be careful when you say I am. You have to be so careful when you say I am. Make sure when you say I am that you say positive I am. You're talking to the great divine. You're connected to the great divine. You're connected to God, right? So you're talking to God. You're talking to yourself, and you say I am. I want you to think how powerful those words are. So if you say I am and you say something negative, you basically are cursing yourself with your own mouth, because you are saying that's who I am, and you are connected together. You are one with God, Goddess. Let that sink in for a moment. Out of this right here, water, you're birthing something with your mouth. So if you say, I am so sick and tired of da 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 da, I am is going to work on your behalf. I am angry. I am the great divine. You connected to the source is going to go to work on your behalf. Be careful what comes out of this mouth. I am telling you, stop putting spells on yourself. You're wondering why this and this and this is happening. Start with this right here. Start with this right here. Your mouth. My parents never did this, but back in the day, I know there were parents that made their kids wash their mouth out with soap. I don't agree with it, okay, but I'm just saying, I wonder where that came from, though. When you think about it, maybe they were onto something. They just didn't go about it the right way. They were onto something about, go wash your mouth out. Something to think about, isn't it? That just came up. Anyway, all right. Poor dude. Yes. Here comes your song. I see the colors orange and green together, push, dude. So look up orange and green, spiritual meaning of orange and green together, not separate, because I see them together. All right. So you're gonna get a lot out of that. Um, Looking that up, okay? Orange and green, interesting combination. Hey Diane, glad that you're here. I see you. And Marluce, I see you. Pamela, glad that you're here. All right. All right. Annie, you'll be the last one I play over. We're already going. We're on the third hour. All right. Yeah, we're okay. 15 more minutes and we would have been on. We will have been on for 3 hours. So and Annie be the last one. Don't forget, okay, tomorrow we have Ash Elevate. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, I said I was going to say it 29,000 times. Just because I'm not playing over one person at a time, um, doesn't mean that you should miss Ash Elevate. I will be on my guitar. Like I said, that guitar has been with me since I was 19 years old. Okay. It is seasoned, it is activated. Okay. Do I need to say more to you all? The strings are activated, the wood is activated. That guitar knows me very well, and I know that guitar. It is not about me performing. You all know that. All right. We're going to worship the most divine, the great divine. Within it is warfare. Within it is healing. Within it is whatever it is that you've been asking the universe for. Do not miss it. Do not skip it. If you want your breakthrough, whatever it is, show up tomorrow. Show up tomorrow. Okay? I want to encourage you all to download Clubhouse and come on Clubhouse also so that you can be on the audio. All right? If you want to sing along, play along, or you want to say something, it's all good. All right? All right, Annie, here comes your song. Annie, what was the last movie that you watched? Are you able to speak or are you typing? Hold on, let me check. So the question was, Annie, um, what was the last movie that you watched? You don't remember? Okay. All right. Let me see what this is all about. Hold on. Because what they're saying is whatever that movie was that you watched last, maybe years ago or a month ago or whatever it is, there was a message in there for you though. So if you can sit with it and see if you can remember what movie it was, okay? Because there was something in there for you and they're reminding you of it. Yeah. It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. Because they're just like a friendly reminder, like, hey, you know what? That movie, that was us talking to you and we're reminding you. So just sit with it and see. It'll come. It'll come. All right, there you go. All right, beautiful people. We've been on this thing for almost 3 hours. Uh, all right. Anne says, my phone was acting up. I couldn't type anything, but I heard you, Mama B. All right, Anne. Thank you for letting me know. Um, let's see. So I've played over 17 something people today, and ancestors are letting me know that I'm done. I have nothing else to give to you all for today. Okay. That's it for today. All right. We're going on almost 3 hours. So tomorrow we have we have Ash Elevate. Make sure you show up. Be ready. It's going to be interesting. So anyway, keep your head up no matter what. All right. Very important. Walk in the building like a king, like a queen, because that's what you are. That's who you are. Don't you forget it. You're royalty. Okay. Shoulders back. All right. I'm learning how to do that actually, because I'm learning how to ride a horse, right? I've been taking horseback riding lessons for, I think, it may be a year now. Not a year yet, I don't think. No, maybe a couple of months short of a year. I'm learning so much. I mean, last week, it was raining, so I couldn't get on the horse. His name is Yui, but I just brushed him. He's full of tude. He's 25 years old. He's just full of tude. He gives me stink eye. Or I'm brushing him and I'm right by his butt and he decides to fart. I mean, like, they're so intelligent. They really are. You know, and I mean, it was so funny. I gave him a carrot last week or 2 weeks ago. Hold on, this thing is falling out of my ear. And I gave him a carrot, and there's like maybe four, about seven more horses, right? So I don't think I thought nothing of it. So I'm giving Yui a carrot, and I look up, and all of a sudden I have all these stares. I mean, everything was just quiet. I had all these horses just looking at me. I mean, it was just funny, and I went, "Oh, oops." So I ended up going, yeah, okay, you give you one, give you one, give you one, give you one. So they're just like dogs, you know, but they're so much fun. So I'm just learning how to ride a horse because I wanted to see the world from a different perspective. That's why I took horseback riding. And I'm seeing, because horses live in the moment, because sometimes he'll stop. Like I'm on the back of him and he'll stop and his ears will just go like, all right, let me check out. And sometimes, or a lot of times, he stops because he just doesn't feel like moving forward. Because he's like a defiant 16-year-old sometimes. Well, most of the time. So he just makes me laugh a lot. He really does, you know. But it's been extremely therapeutic for me to be on a horse and to groom a horse, learn how to clean his hoofs, learn all about. I knew nothing about, whatever. We had our kids take horseback, but I never did it for myself, and I'm learning so much. I mean, I got to give him a bath about a month ago because he was covered in. He was just, I mean, dirty as all get go because he had been rolling in the dirt. He is a huge horse, like the what do you call those things? Those Clydesdale horses. He's huge like that. He's just big. I'm like a miniature, little thing. Um, but he's a gentle giant. He's full of tooth. I mean, he really is. I mean, he gives me stink eye for real. He really does. He just makes me laugh. Anyway, find something that makes you happy. Okay, whatever that is, whatever that looks like in your life. Find something that gives you joy. You know, Big enough for the whole stable. I know. So find something. I don't care what it is. Find something that makes you happy. Okay, and do it. All right. Life is too short. I'm telling you. Okay. Find something that makes you happy. It doesn't matter what it is, just do it. All right? Kiss on the cheek. Mwah, mwah. Remember, you don't know. We're all here, right? You don't know what someone is going through. We're all here. We need something. We got dark chocolate mocha in the house, vanilla bean frappuccino, caramel taffy. We're all here. Why? Because we bleed the same color. You know, it's the truth. If we would just get that, then we would stop all this nonsense already, fighting with each other. For real, right? Anyway, Clubhouse, turn those microphones on. YouTube, you know what to do. All right. Mocha, he's not here, but that's okay, Mocha. You got this. Sha'ani, you got this. Deontra, you got this. Gloria, you got this. Vicky, you got this. Nabangala, you got this. Her own guardian, you got this. Miss Carmen, you got this. Sion, you got this. Elkin, you got this. Ellie Peter, you got this. Donna Marie, you got this. Nayan Buddha, you got this. And you got this. Porsche Dude, you got this. Annie Curry, you got this. Marluce, you got this. Pamela, you got this. All right. Even though you were not here, I didn't play over you. Marluce and Pamela, go back to the replay. Gems got dropped here today. All right. Go back and listen. You didn't receive a song, but you did. All you need to do is go to the replay and go listen. All right. Peace and blessings to all of you. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for trusting me to play over you. It means a lot to me. It really does, because it means you trust me to go where you're at, to connect with you on a very intimate in a very intimate way. So thank you for trusting me. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. Ashfam, I will see you tomorrow. All right. Make sure you bring your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know, hey, you need to come check this out. It changed my life.